players that came off the bench in the semifinal and made a big difference. They both get the start, one of them being Vitinha. He gets the start. The man up front, 40 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo, on the score sheet once again with 137 goals. Up front, unchanged. Nico Williams on the left, Lamine Yamal off that 2-goal performance on the right-hand side, and Oyarzabal up front.
The UEFA Nations League Final is underway. Both teams like to wear red. Portugal are the nominal home team. That's why Spain changes to yellow. Fausto Storia, that's the tagline. Fernandez, he'll hook this one in, body down on the deck, and that bouncing shot is wide. That would have been a fascinating VAR review had that gone in the back of the net.
Oh wow, what an opportunity for João Neves off of what was clearly a worked set piece, bottom of the screen. Yeah, I don't think that would have been a foul had that come back. It's Bernardo Silva getting tangled up with
Back off of him. Still Lamine Yamal takes contact just outside the box. Sandro Scherer right on top of it. A stern look as well as he gives Spain this free kick.
But you get a look at part of what makes Lamine Yamal so good. Loses the ball initially, stays with.
Here comes Lamine Yamal over the bar.
Well, sarcastic cheers from the Portuguese fans.
Into the middle, it's Pedri! And it ends up wide.
Just a great recognition here from Spain. Very patient in the possession. Pedri was high, Vitinha was with him. They can't get pressure on the ball, so Hausen then sees the
side. It's out for Lamine Yamal. Yamal clipping it in. It bounces right in front of goal. It's still loose. It's stabbed home. Spain get the opener. Zubimendi, right place, right time. 1-0.
And you get a look at just how quickly they cut you open. Zubimendi starts it deep. Slow possession ball, one into Oyarzabal, little flick around box against two. It's chipped up, it's just knocked down. João Neves tries to clear it and ends up clearing it right to the feet of Zubimendi. Ruben Diaz doing all that he...
Neto into the middle, Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes! What a response! Portugal's left back ties the game!
For his first ever goal for Portugal, the 22-year-old coming forward, little drop of the shoulder, and a laser into the far post. And after this goal goes in, the Portuguese players, after they celebrated, they went over to the linesman here.
Spain in transition, Pedri, Oyarzabal!
You can see the Portuguese players around the referee again. There's going to be a question about whether this was a foul in the buildup that led to the goal. He's onside, plays always on the last shoulder of the defender, waiting for that ball outside of the foot. Look at the timing there as it comes across, gets his body in front. That means Ignacio can't make a foul. And then it's just an instinctive finish off his toe.
It's in and running. It's a great control by Bruno Fernandes. The flag is up for offside.
There's Bruno Fernandes, yeah. That second touch as he lays it off to Neto around the corner. It was a strange play. He took the shot so quickly, he caught Unai Simon off guard.
Side Nuno Mendes again. Mendes into the box, deflect across. Ronaldo! What was that we were saying about his age?
Neto finally drops deep. But it's the 1v1 ability of Nuno Mendes, and he just puts it into a dangerous spot. It pops up, and that's why he is on the field. Doesn't need to touch the ball deep if you can get him the ball in and around the box, because that's where he's best. And his second goal now.
Shoot first, they take on Unai Simon, who is 6'3" for the call. Back out live to Munich, John Strong and Stu Holden.
And Ramos scores to lead it off for Portugal.
That's the way to start. There was a huge cheer at the coin flip for which side these penalties were going to be taken. It was in front of the Portuguese fans.
For Spain, including in March. And Marino, as he did in March, leads off with a good penalty.
You could feel his composure, takes that deep breath, settles himself, runs up, picked his spot, knew where he was going the whole time. Great penalty.
Vitinha, a champion on this field 8 days ago with Paris Saint-Germain in the UEFA Champions League. He will take kick number 2 for Portugal in the final of the UEFA Nations League. Boy, all that casual walking up just beyond the fingertips.
That's what he does every time. Just has this slow walk up, and a lot of times he tries to wait for the goalkeeper to go and then roll it the other way.
Alex Baena next up. Again, he hasn't played a ton for Spain, but he did make his penalty attempt against the Netherlands in March in the quarterfinal. And he makes this one as well.
Well, 4 terrific penalties to start. Nobody showing signs of being fazed by the moment right now, as they're taking penalties to win a title. Bruno Fernandes, the captain now.
Took the armband when Ronaldo, he made a penalty in the shootout. The shootout that Portugal won last year.
And that's a guy who takes penalties for his club. It's a captain of a nation right now stepping up while his captain can only look on.
Up steps 33-year-old Francisco Ramon Alarcón Suarez. They call him Isco. And Diogo Costa got fingertips to it, but Isco delivers.
Yeah, he had a little stutter as he came up to strike this one. And Costa had sensed the way his body was shaping up, and he went the right way. It was just high enough.
Nuno Mendes bottled up Lamine Yamal all game. And now he will take in the 4th round of the penalty shootout. Some great penalties.
And not a goalkeeper in the world saving that one. 22 years old, had one of the games of his life, coming off the back of winning the Champions League. You think he's fazed by the moment? Over to you, Alvaro Morata.
Now wearing the armband for Spain, number 4 in their all-time scoring list. This is as pressure-packed as it gets. And it's saved!
He just never looked confident as he was walking up to this one, Morata.
Ruben Neves has taken a lot of penalties in his career. He's missed most of them. He's never taken a penalty for his country. Yes!